So you guys, I thought we were finishing with the title race. You guys didn't want to talk about Liverpool and.
What is that to talk about?
No. I mean, like
at least you've spoken truth once.
Aston Villa, maybe.
I already told you guys Aston Villa is keeping that seat for Man City warm. We all know how the story ends, but I look ignorant and arrogant, but I can't help myself because we do this in all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still maintain Aston Villa are nowhere there. They won't even be in the top 4. That's what I said about Spurs. Look where they are now. Wait and see.
Can we make mid-seasons predictions? Just top 4 mid-season predictions.
What do you mean by we already made? We'll make it at 38 mark. To make January 1st.
No, we made it at okay, we'll make it at 19th mark. In a game week 18 mnaenda.
Yeah. Assuming we'll have a prediction on that.
I will remind you. Hata kama nitakuwa Luande Magara huko Northern Hemisphere of Nyanza province. I will make a prediction of the next top 4 because the only people who have failed me in Newcastle got top 4 this season.
Anyway, it's okay. Let's go.
Let's move then. Chelsea won and
again.
Okay, yeah.
The first time wameshinda. By the wameshinda mbili na bounce, I think the first time this season. Ama? Hii mwaka hata si season.
I think
the whole 2023.
I think even
have you won in a row?
I think Mauricio Pochettino is the first manager since Thomas Tuchel to win 2 games in a row.
It might be. It might actually be.
I don't know.
Especially at home, our form has not been as good. Yeah, but generally we are. I think. I'm not so sure because you never know what to expect with Chelsea this time round. But once we have this pairing of Silva and Badiashile at the back, I think for me that usually sets a very good base for us to go on a certain run of fixtures.
In your opinion, what do you think is your best? Of course, you have. Okay, your keeper is improving. Your new keeper, but is he really gonna put Sanchez to the bench? 1, 2. Give me your ideal back 5 or back 6, depending with back formation, including the keeper.
Oh, including the keeper.
Yes.
Okay, right now, my ideal, I would say Petrovic is better than Sanchez. Well, because Petrovic is consistent and he makes less errors, and that is the reason why I think you'd rather have consistency than somebody who's making a good save and making one error. My other part of the back 5 are 2 people who are never there, James and Chilwell. Yeah.
So you can't have them in the back 5.
No, you can't.
Okay, so it's a deal. It's like Chelsea lineup here, everybody's fit.
Okay.
Yeah, and maybe that is probably one of the reasons why Chelsea are not maybe getting a consistent, because Chilwell and James, our best 2 wing backs, are usually off. I'd say Badiashile needs to be there. I'd also say Thiago Silva needs to be there.
But he's 39. How do you rely on a 30?
He's 39, but he performs.
His days are numbered. Let me tell you, the only reason City scored 4 goals against you guys is because of that nigga. He masked it with a goal himself.
Yeah, I think.
But that game was too easy. If we took out and this has been the same script.
I get what you're saying, and I know.
Personally, I'd prefer Badiashile and
Colwill.
Not even Colwill. There's a baby boy who's been left out so long. Wesley Fofana.
But he's injured.
I know, but ideally that boy is the next John Terry.
Well, you see, I get your point. But the thing about Thiago, he brings the experience and he brings the calmness.
Johnny Evans.
Yeah. He brings the experience and the calmness.
But let me say this. I'll just say this. As long as Thiago Silva is playing, he will always make you play a back 3. It will be very difficult for you to transition to a back 4.
Yeah.
Because you're already so used to him covering and him being the leader, but he does not have the legs to run.
Chelsea, ever since Antonio Conte,
the first
they've bought and purchased players only suitable for a back 3.
Yeah.
So
They're
all those
still-
other players, when they're trained back four, their players flop
Yeah, true.
because they're not. Aubameyang only flopped because both in Arsenal and Chelsea, when Arsenal sipani kuna time ulijaribu back 3 na Teta na ndio ikabako.
Yeah, but hiyo time
Aubameyang
tulishinda nayo
akauzwa.
na Auba bado alikuwa anapiga
But
mabao.
alikuwa really mabao anafunga, but uliona zile zote alikuwa anauza.
Lakini nayo alikuwa anauza mabao.
Nakwambia reminds me of Adebayo. Great striker.
True.
But a man would have 52 chances in a game and bury one.
Nunes.
I was going there next.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise, in fact, that is your Nunes.
Yeah, so I think from my back, if you said I had a back 3 lineup of because wing backs you watakuwa James and Chilwell, then you have a back 3 of Colwill,
Badiashile,
and
Thiago at the center, huh?
yeah. So that's my ideal. That's my ideal back 5, back 6.
Meaning your midfield, someone
Meaning
has to
my-
go between.
Meaning my midfield Enzo has to be benched because I would have right now, at least for right now, he needs more time to maybe
120 million needs more time.
Can I surprise you? But you may take it to the chin and you look at me sideways. But I also say this about Cole Palmer. When he came, I told you Cole Palmer is easily going to be the best player in Chelsea. Ukanimoka nikasema please chungeni huyo mtoto. I've seen the Chelsea squad and I know that the other person who's going to make an improvement to that squad, Romeo Lavia. Na si ati juu ametoka City.
True.
Na kuna control yenye najua akipata hapo hiyo midfield yenu itakuwa sorted, you'll be even more of a different. Casado cannot do what Lavia does. Neither can Gallagher. Kona Gallagher.
yeah.
And so much is Enzo is more of a number. Think of Enzo as a Ilkay Gundogan.
But with a bit less of the going forward.
Don't give him the defensive response. Let him break play and start attacks.
Yes, and
And
that's
be the last man to finish them off.
yeah, and you see because I'm playing a back 3, then we need 2 people at the base. Not unless you're saying I'll have to play with one
You
one
only
seat.
need Lavia in that base.
And get rid of Jackson.
No, Jackson is good, man. I swear,
Sana-
Jackson reminds me so much of a certain young. Should I call? No, Michael Lloyd itakuwa na sell sana. You guys will think I'm being. Let me bring it closer back to home, to Arsenal. He reminds me
Lord Bet. Nah.
not Lord Bentner, but a certain Olivier Giroud.
Giroud is better.
The guy would miss chances, but his gameplay and those chances his goals when he scores, they're classic. But in a gameplay, you wonder this guy is useless. But give Jackson time. He's a faster Giroud, not a slow Giroud. His link and play is massive. That's why Boja Anzi.
Yeah, it makes sense. His link up play
Broja
is
alikuwa
fine.
dunia, but
Broja amerudi lakini bado Anzi.
anyway,
Ama
sitaki
ama-
kutaja
Yeah,
mambo
it's
ya
true.
Jackson
No,
sana
no.
na Giroud, he was a good striker, but man, he gave me some bad moments. I don't even know how to think about
Europa
him.
League final, I know.
Hata finali.
I can read it.
Arsenal vs Monaco, Champions League.
Oh, aliuza.
Wow.
Aliuza.
2015, Ozil had 19 assists. I think 17 assists before January. Olivier Giroud.
Giroud is a legend though. I have
Yeah,
some-
Giroud.
To the next.
the most- these are the-
Tutoke
in
kwa
fact, in
Giroud.
the next podcast we need to have a post to appreciate these underrated strikers.